welcome to your April love reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Scorpio in love for April. Okay, let's have a look and see what the major themes are, Scorpio. What are the major themes around love in April for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? The Wayfarer. Okay, the Wayfarer is such an interesting card. What's on the bottom of the deck? Fatal Event. Ooh, I love that card too. Very interesting. Okay, now, Scorpio, let's talk about these two cards that came out for you. First of all, the Wayfarer. The Wayfarer is a card that sort of, oh, sorry, my cat came in and moved the tripod. The Wayfarer is an energy of sort of moving around a lot, right? Like moving from one experience to the next. And sometimes as the Wayfarer, we may move around too much, never really settling down. It's almost like the second you feel like you've reached a permanent location, there's a moment where you feel like, oh, I have to keep moving. I have to keep moving now. And so it's an interesting card. This combined with the Fatal Event card makes me feel like you're being guided to live in the moment. You're really being guided to live in the moment instead of always feeling like it's time to move on. You're being guided to actually connect, to see a connection through all the way. And it's interesting because this idea carries with it that there may even be obstacles, right? There may be obstacles, and the obstacles might be the things that sort of get you feeling that Wayfarer vibe again, where you want to just move on. It's almost like you're so connected to the idea that I have to keep having as many experiences as possible that you just kind of keep moving on from things. Obstacle or no obstacle, right? But in this case, seeing these two cards together makes me feel like just listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And if your autopilot setting is on, well, it's time to move on, let's gather our stuff and move on. There's something coming to change that sense of movement for you, Scorpio. I feel like there's something coming that's going to actually bring you to a place where you can't help but listen to your heart, even if there are obstacles. So let's see here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April. Ooh. What are the messages for Scorpio? Shuffle one more time. Okay, let's see. Ooh, did you see that? Star card, yeah. This is going to be a moment of almost like you coming through a wounded self, because the Tower card precedes the Star card. So I feel like there is going to be a fatal event in the sense that this is going to change you. It's almost like you're going to meet someone that completely changes your normal vibe of I gotta go. I can't stay still. And it's almost like something is coming and you're going to be transformed by it. You're going to be transformed by this fatal event. And at first you're not going to feel like you have your bearings. Seeing the King of Pentacles in reverse makes me think that this is going to throw you off your regular pattern of behavior, almost like your autopilot's going to get shut off. And at first that's going to throw you out of your confidence. I feel like at first you're going to feel a little like you don't have your footing because that's not your normal jam to stay put. Your normal jam is to move on. And we see the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So that makes me feel like you're going to be like this, not sure, right? The King of Pentacles upright, very confident, very sure, able to manifest and create and feel very, very confident in that space, right? Very, very action oriented and very much able to move as needed, whereas seeing it in reverse says to me, you're not going to be sure what to do. You're going to be totally taken aback, and then you're going to have to make a choice. And there may be opposing forces because your normally scheduled sort of pattern of behavior is to move past things quickly and to move on. And Yeah, there's the sun. This is going to change things. You're going to have a very optimistic perspective about something that occurs that shocks you. And it's almost like seeing the sun and the star. I mean, can we get more positive? Can we get more uplifting? Can we get more alignment? No, we can't. This is interesting. We got Leo energy, we got Aquarius energy, and we have Taurus energy. Very, very strong energies. But it's interesting. I really feel like this is out of. It's almost like you planted the seeds for this in your subconscious when I see that star card. And now that it's here and you have to sort of deal with it in the 3D world, I think you're going to feel a little taken aback. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, at first you're not going to want to sort of release your normal tendencies. At first you're sort of going to be like, but I need to move on. I need to, I need to do my thing. And this is Capricorn energy. So it's sort of like you're going to be hanging on to your pattern. You're going to be afraid to let go of your pattern. You're not feeling confident about this idea of sticking around. But this is going to change you. This is transformative. That fatal event is transformative. It's very interesting. You're coming into a connection in April. And it's very good. It's a fortuitous, positive, karmic, good news connection. The sun and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is going to teach you to let go. This is teaching you to let go. And have an incredible amount of faith in yourself. That's too many cards. Hang on. That was very flippy. Flippy. That sort of makes me feel like this could go in so many new directions for you that even the cards are not able to just come one at a time. Ooh, see what I mean? Let's have a look. That's way too many. That's like 7 cards. This is opening up a lot of new doors. Okay, thank you. 1 card. Page of Rods. Perfect card to come out. Yep. This is teaching you to discover something. The Page of Swords also flipped over here. So not only is it teaching you... Oh, and there's Leo again, the Strength card. Yep. Your confidence will return as you start this new pattern. So you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Rods. Both teaching you to let go. Both teaching you to let go and to be open to something new, bringing in a new set of beliefs, bringing in a new set of inspiration and passion. I can't help but feel like April is going to bring in a new connection for you, Scorpio, or a connection. Maybe it's with someone you already know, but it's a connection and it's going to change everything. I feel like the bottom is going to come out here and you're just going to go whirling into this new life, not being completely confident that you know what you're doing, feeling a little bit like you want to hang on to your old patterns, but then it's almost like as you give into this energy, as you let it happen, it's going to change how you think, you believe about love, and it's also going to lead to this self-discovery that brings back your confidence and your knowledge that you can overcome any obstacle. I think with this person, you're going to... Hang on, I gotta get another deck and see here. Can we get the final guidance, best advice here for Scorpio? What is this new fatal event that's going to change Scorpio from a wayfarer into something else? Love yourself first comes out. This came out for Cancer. Same card. This is interesting. Perhaps you always move on from things because this situation is going to teach you to love yourself. And as you learn to love yourself, that's going to change everything. Free yourself is on the bottom of the deck. You're not only loving yourself, but you're setting yourself free from something, some patterns. I feel like you're setting yourself free from patterns that held you back. Patterns that made you feel like you always had to move on. And maybe that is teaching you that there was a wound that needs to be healed. And this fatal event is going to come in and show you that. and teach you that it's okay. It's okay to love yourself first. You don't always have to, put someone else's mask on first. You can put your own mask on first. And maybe that's why you've always moved on, because it's always been self-sacrifice. Instead of putting yourself first, you're setting yourself free here. The message on this card says it's time to take back control of your life. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing in this new connection. And I feel like it's going to renew your sense of self. It's going to renew your confidence. And it's a very positive movement forward in your own self-discovery and sort of changing the way that your normal patterns, your autopilot is changing. And it's going to teach you to love yourself and to set yourself free from anything that's limiting, including your own beliefs. Wow. Scorpio, this is amazing. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment if this reading has resonated for you and you'd like to see more. I hope to see you again very soon, and I'm sending you so much love and light.